I need you to sit down for this, because what I'm about to show you, it's gonna hurt. There's a car in China right now with 700 miles of range, a cabin straight out of Star Trek, and tech that makes Tesla look like a toy. And the price? Let's just say you could buy one of these for less than what your neighbor paid for his Toyota Camry. This is the Avatr 12. And I'll be real with you, when I first saw it, I thought it was some wild concept car. But nope, this thing is on the road. People are buying it. Hit subscribe right now, because I'm on a mission to expose these cars that nobody wants you to know about. Let's start with the looks, because this thing doesn't just exist, it shows up to the party overdressed. The Avatr 12 is what happens when you tell designers, forget playing safe, build something that looks 10 years ahead. The front end, no boring grille. Instead, you get this sleek, shark-like nose with razor-thin LED headlights that could double as lightsabers. It looks mean, it looks futuristic, and honestly, it looks expensive. From the side, the proportions are insane. Low stance, wide hips, and those 23-inch wheels that look like they belong on a concept car. Compare this to the dinky 18-inch wheels you get on a base Model Y. It's embarrassing. Then the rear. This is where it flexes the hardest. You get this full glass roof flowing into a hatchback rear end that screams European luxury coupe. Slim LED strip, muscular shoulders, and a presence that makes German sedans look like yesterday's news. Here's the kicker. This isn't just about looking good parked. The Avatr 12 looks expensive while rolling down the street. I'm telling you, if you drove this thing through Beverly Hills tomorrow, people would assume you dropped 6 figures. Meanwhile, you actually spent less than what some folks are dropping on a Honda Accord. And that's where the sting hits. Because here in the States, we're still stuck debating if a $40,000 Model 3 should come with actual paint or just primer gray. If you're already jealous, hit that like button, because I'm telling you, the deeper we go, the worse it gets for us Americans. Now, take a deep breath, because the exterior is one thing, but the interior, that's where the Avatr 12 just slaps us in the face. First thing you see is the screen. No, not a screen. I'm talking about a 35-inch panoramic display stretching across the entire dashboard. Driver's side, passenger side, everyone gets a slice of this IMAX theater. Tesla's little iPad in the middle looks like a kid's toy compared to this. Then you've got the center console screen for climate, media, and seat controls. And on top of that, a heads-up display so massive and advanced, it overlays your navigation onto the road in augmented reality. Now let's talk about the vibes. Materials, premium everywhere. Alcantara roof lining, leather seats, brushed aluminum trim, and mood lighting that actually feels classy. None of that cheap RGB gamer PC look. Seats, heated, ventilated, and yes, massaging. Because apparently in China, massaging seats are just standard equipment. Over here, BMW is still trying to charge us $18 a month for heated seats. Let that sink in. And the sound system? Forget Bose or Harman Kardon. You get a Huawei engineered audio system with 14 speakers tuned specifically for this cabin. Put on your favorite track, and it feels like a live concert. Meanwhile, in the US, half of us are still yelling at Siri just to call mom. This is the point where I started to feel jealous, because this interior, it makes a $60K Tesla S feel outdated. And remember, we're still under $50K here. Okay, luxury and tech are cool, but is it practical? Can it handle daily life? The Avatr 12 is about the size of a BMW 5 Series. Translation, big enough for a family, sleek enough for the city. Rear legroom, generous. Headroom, no problem, even with that sloping coupe roof. Trunk space, you've got a hatchback rear end for easy loading, plus a front up front. Whether it's Costco hauls, strollers, or a set of golf clubs, you're covered. It's the perfect mix of family car and flexmobile, which honestly is exactly what Americans want, but don't get. Now let's talk power, because looks and luxury don't matter if it drives like a Prius. The Avatr 12 is pure EV, rocking dual motors with up to 578 horsepower. 0 to 60 in about 3.9 seconds. That's legit sports sedan territory. Range? Here's where it blows minds. With the big battery, you're looking at up to 700 miles on China's CLTC cycle. Now, real-world EPA will be more like 450, but still, that beats Tesla's best. And charging? Thanks to 800-volt architecture, you can juice up from 30% to 80% in just 15 minutes. That's basically a coffee break. Try doing that in your gas SUV when gas stations are full. Alright, we've covered the big numbers, the range, the screens, the power, but you know what really wins people over? The little things, the everyday details that you only notice after living with a car. And the Avatr 12 nails these in ways that make Western cars feel like they're stuck in the past. Let's start with the doors. No door handles, just flush, hidden panels that pop open automatically when you approach with the key or your phone. It feels like stepping into a spaceship, not just another sedan. Then there's the rear window, or should I say, lack of one. Yep, the Avatr 12 ditches a traditional rear glass and replaces it with a giant digital display fed by cameras. It gives you a panoramic, crystal clear view out back, even at night or in rain. Tesla still makes you crane your neck like it's 1995. Another detail, the glass roof. Not only does it stretch across the cabin, but it's got electrochromic tinting. Tap a button and it goes from clear to dark, giving you instant shade without those cheap pull-down sunshades. And the air vents? You don't see them. They're hidden and motorized, adjusting automatically to aim airflow exactly where you need it. No fiddly plastic sliders like in your dad's Camry. Then there's the storage. You've got a massive floating center console with wireless chargers front and rear, USB-C ports everywhere, and even a hidden cooler box option. Road trip snacks? Handled. It's all these little things that make the Avatr 12 feel like a car from another era, a better era, one where comfort, tech, and daily convenience aren't options for an extra $5K. They're just standard. Okay, moment of truth. You've seen the looks, you've seen the spaceship interior, you've seen the power. How much would you pay? 90K? 100K? Honestly, with these specs, Mercedes or BMW would charge you that without hesitation. But in China, the Avatr 12 starts at $42,000. Yeah, 42 grand. Meanwhile, here in the US, 42 grand gets you a Honda CR-V with cloth seats, or a base Model 3 with none of the luxury. It's not just cheaper, it's better, and that's what stings the most. Now let's talk safety, because cheap doesn't mean unsafe here. The Avatr 12 comes stacked with Huawei's autonomous tech, LiDAR, radar, 360 cameras, adaptive cruise, lane keeping, automated parking, emergency braking, you name it. This thing basically drives itself in traffic. And the hardware, more advanced than half the cars currently sold in America. So it's not just luxury for less, it's safer tech too. And yeah, that makes me a little mad. Now, of course, here comes the gut punch. You can't buy it here. Why? Tariffs, regulations, politics, and let's be honest, legacy automakers don't want this thing anywhere near American showrooms. Because if people could test drive an Avatr 12 next to a $70K BMW, game over. So here's the big question. Would you even trust a $42K Chinese luxury EV? Or would you stick with overpriced Teslas and BMWs just for the badge? That's the debate. So, the Avatr 12. Is it the future family car of dreams, or a future flop we'll never see here? Drop your thoughts down below. I want to know if you'd actually buy one of these if it hit the US. And hey, smash that like button if you think we deserve cars this good at this price. Don't forget to subscribe, because next time we're looking at a Chinese SUV that doesn't just compete with the Tesla Cybertruck, it might actually make it irrelevant. Yeah, you don't want to miss that. This is WheelFactor, where we show you the cars they don't want you to see.